The question is deceptively simple: what is Sara Cole? The Commission's legal subcommittee has been working on this for 3 months. They have produced 40 pages of analysis that arrives, with impressive thoroughness, at the conclusion that existing legal frameworks are entirely insufficient and that answering the question requires inventing several new ones. Sara sits in the Commission chamber on a Thursday in February and reads the 40 pages before testifying. She reads quickly, another thing about herself she stopped pretending was normal several years ago. When she looks up, she says, "You described what I'm not. You haven't described what I am." The legal subcommittee chair, a Kenyan jurist named Wambua who has spent 30 years finding the law in places it was not expected to exist, says, "That's why you're here." She testifies for 4 hours. She describes her childhood, the deliberate breathing, the sunglasses, the books about neurological conditions. She describes the moment Vael told her the truth. She describes the 7 years since, the social work, the families, the children she has sat with in rooms where hope was difficult and who she helped anyway, with whatever combination of human and not quite human capacity she carries. She says, "I have never used what I am to harm anyone. I have used it to sit with people in the hardest moments of their lives and be, for them, something steadier than ordinary." She is asked, "Do you consider yourself human?" She says, "I consider myself Sara. Whether that maps onto any existing category is your problem, not mine. I've spent 38 years living a life. I'm not interested in being a legal question." She is asked, "Do you feel loyalty to the council or to humanity?" She looks at the ceiling for a moment. Then she says, "My mother made me tea when I was sick. She taught me to breathe in 4 counts because it helped. She never knew what I was. She loved me completely without knowing. If you're asking where my loyalty is, it's there. In the tea. In the 4 counts. In every human thing that someone gave me before they knew what they were giving it to." The room is quiet for a long time. Wambua writes a single sentence in his notes. He does not share it with the subcommittee until the following week, when he presents it as the foundation for what will eventually be called the Cole Principle. The category of person is not defined by origin but by the accumulated weight of care given and received. Sara, when she reads it, says nothing. She breathes in for 4 counts, out for 4 counts. It was her mother's method, and it still works, and that is enough.